Good afternoon, everyone. This video, I am subject to correction to what I'm going to say. Now, you see, many parents are keeping quiet while federal government have almost finalized the plan to impose a restriction that if your child is not up to 18 years, your child can't even sit for WAEC or NECO or think of entering higher institution. This is a violation of fundamental human rights. This is a violation of you expressing yourself, trying to do what you want to do. Anyone, as far as I'm concerned, anyone can write any exam. Your ability is what people should look into. Even though you are 50 years, you can still be a fool. Even though you are 40 years, you can still be a fool and fail WAEC. You are 100 years, you can still be a fool and fail WAEC. But if you are 12 years, 13, 14, 15, 16, if you have the ability, the brain, the capacity to read and understand, to pass your exam, you should be given the platform to excel your life. Some people will die at the age of 30, some will die 40, some will die 50, 60, 100, and so on. Because this life, all fingers are not equal, and we came to this life differently with different destinies, ambition, and we are going to live this life differently. Now, none of you people are thinking deep. This is the same country where they are marrying out 10 years, 11 years, 12 years old girls who are virgins. They don't even know anything. In the whole international law, is against the natural justice and equity. It is repugnant to so many constitutions for you to marry out underage. They are marrying out underage, but they don't want people who are underage to go into university. What kind of country is this? You know what? Anytime I come out to talk about the issue why Nigeria should not be one country, people fail to understand my concept. Now, in one part of the country, you will see people 30 years, 40 years, they are just writing WAEC, NECO, they are entering school. You will see out of school children, someone will be 10 years, the person have not entered primary school. Now, because of their standard, they are trying to impose that everybody must reach 18 years before you can go into the university. And everybody just keeping quiet as if nothing is happening. This is a great bondage. The other time, the federal government are doing everything possible to restrict nurses not to travel abroad to work. The living condition of nurses in Nigeria is nothing to write about. How much are you paying them? What is their salary structure and entitlement, other amenities, or the stipend they are receiving? Is it enough to cater for their life? Absolutely no. So there is no need trying to, degrade people, intimidate people. As far as I'm concerned, their law is intimidation. I saw one lady from Ministry of Education. You know what she was saying? She said the rate of people failing an exam now is more. That is why they say people should go to 18. Hey, let me tell you the truth. You people should think. Reason well before you come to national television to talk. If you are 30 years, you will still fail if you want to fail WAEC. If you are 40 years, you will still fail if you want to fail WAEC. Let the Minister of Education, let him come out and challenge Nigerians. Let us put WAEC or NECO for the Minister of Education. Let him go and write it. Let us watch without malpractice if he will pass WAEC. So it's not all about I am older that will make you to pass the exam. It's not all about I am 20 years, I'm 30 years that will make you to pass the exam. Never. So I want parents to talk. Sometimes I do watch our parents. I think they don't really know the pains their children are going through. You give birth to your child is very brilliant, the child is progressing, the child enters schools, he or she is having promotion after primary 6, in SS3, maybe your child enter SS1, you are still paying for extra lecture, they are still lecturing your son or your daughter. Then they have equipped this child in SS1 to write SS3. And because the law of Nigeria says you can't write it if you're not 18, that your child won't be allowed. This is a crime against humanity. It's a crime against humanity. And it is targeted against one section of the country. That is bad. We are not in the Stone Age. We are in 2024, where everything can happen. Now, let me be raw with you, especially the governments. Hear me and hear me well. You can't stop this generation to do what they want to do. They are very smart. People will go and do affidavit that they are 18 years when they are 12 years. You can't stop them. All this law you people are putting, they are useless before the people. This is a useless law before the people because the law can't hold water. How many of you people in government offices are using their real age? You people falsify your ages. Everything you people are doing, your birth certificates were falsified. You just go and show affidavit, I was born and brought up so that you will continue to work till your old age, so that they will not sack you or retire you, all those things. And here you are. After your generation have passed, you have enjoyed everything, free education, you have enjoyed many things, no cost of food without inflation, you have enjoyed, strong naira. Now everything has collapsed, and you people keep on impoverishing people. You people keep on oppressing people. I want you to share this video. Let people see this video, because we are keeping quiet. We don't know what is going on. We don't know what that means until your son is up to 17 years and want to enter university. Until your daughter is up to 16 years, very brilliant, sharp, equipped, about to enter university, but it's blocked. Why do government find, should I call it solace or happiness in blocking the destinies of Nigeria? After everything they have done, using their policies, their stinginess, their corrupt practices to send Nigerians through desert abroad. Because when people don't know what to do again, they will just resort. Instead of me to start carrying arms, kidnapping, let me just go to Europe. Let me follow Libya and go to Europe, because this is frustrating. The country is frustrating. Nothing to write about. People who graduated after NYSC, they will run Libya route. And some people will say, no, Nigeria is very great. There are a lot of things you can do in Nigeria. It is because you don't know what others are going through. If you have a taste of what others are going through, you will not come out to say, oh, people who are doing this, they shouldn't have done it. They shouldn't have done that. People are going through a lot in this country. I am so marveled that Tinubu just changed and capitalized in punishing Nigerians. And you think Nigerians will not? They are laying curses on this government every day. And it's not going to be well with them. Because what they are doing is not just that, oh, this is mistake or this policy. It is deliberate. If it is not deliberate, you won't come out to say if you're not 18 years, you can't write WAEC or enter higher institution. It is deliberate. All these things they are doing is deliberate acts. Deliberate evil act. But it must be stopped. As I said before, Tinubu can't stop this generation. This generation has outsmarted all these politicians because they don't know their left from their right. You can't stop them not to do affidavit. Even people who are 10 years now will go and write WAEC. And after their graduation, they can even change their age again. They will change their age back. You can't do anything. They'll go and swear affidavit again. So you people want to bring back rascality into this country. Because you can't stop anybody. You can't stop anybody. The way you get to where you are today, think about it. Is it the same thing you are doing against the people? I was speaking to one politician last week. I was asking him, were you not part of all those free education from, Nnamdi and all those people? Because while growing up, I used to say Nnamdi Pencil, Nnamdi Biro. He confessed to me how he went to university, almost free, this and that, government, assistance was there. But I was asking him, what is your legacy? What are you leaving for people? People left that legacy for you. What are you leaving for your people today? This is the generation we find ourselves in. I just pray that our parents, the fathers, the mothers, they will rise up to their responsibility. Because the youth alone are fighting. And both what the parents are supposed to fight, what the youth are supposed to fight, we are the one fighting for everything. The destinies of your children is at stake in this country, parents. It is now or never your people will arise to the occasion of challenging the powers that be. It is once you will die. If you are afraid that you will die, know that people are dying when they are afraid. People are dying when they are keeping quiet. People are dying when they are not challenging government. So let us say the truth. Let us challenge the status quo. It is once someone will die. After all, a dead man cannot fear death again because the person has already died. What I'm saying is this: that law must not stand. If they refuse to change the law, we will boycott it. People will do affidavit and boycott it because that law is repugnant to natural justice and equity. That law is not fair. There is no how you can ask someone not to go to school. It's your right to go to school. You can't use your law to stop somebody and sit at home till he gets to one certain age to enter school. It can't happen. Primary 1 to primary 6, they prepare you. They prepare your brain and they will make you to write primary 6 exam to see whether you qualify, whether you have mastered everything. Then, in these 6 years, if you can master everything in 2 years, let them leave you to write primary 6 exam. Because if you are going to school 8 hours every day and another person is studying 16 hours every day, the school you go 6 years, the person supposed to go to school 3 years. Many people are in the private lecture after school every day, studying ahead, equipping themselves. You want to prevent them not to write the exam? I rest my case, but you know what? It's not going to happen. And I will advise people to boycott it, because that law doesn't mean well for the poor masses. Thanks for